Guys, welcome back to my channel. Different setting because it's so warm. I'm having to stand in the bathroom near the window. Anyway, today I am bringing you a first impressions of the tattoo liner by Kat Von D. I was kindly sent this from the Debenhams Beauty Club. So if you signed up to receive notifications about Kat Von D Beauty, you were then offered the opportunity, if you signed up and registered to the Debenhams Beauty Club. I'm not sure if that's right. I'll have to link that down below. And I wanted to try out this liquid liner. So I've put it on. You can see it here. I've actually done, you'll see in the next bit where I put it on and my first sort of impressions there. And I'm going to do some check-ins today. So I'll say how it wears, and then when I take it off tonight, I will let you know my final thoughts. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye guys. So I'm going to test this today. See how it works. Oh, I should give it a shake, shouldn't I? Give it a shake. Let's draw a line on my hand. Not massively black. Let's I like the nib, so let's give this a try. I'm going to try a winged eyeliner. Okay, so far so good. Oh, it's getting blacker. So far, I'm really liking this tip. It's really soft. Oh, I like it. I love that. Okay, so I will do some check-ins later. So the time is now, what are we on, 7:30, and so I've had this on now for how long? Nearly 12 hours. So this is the state of the pigment has not lasted whatsoever, and I don't know whether that's just because I've got oily eyelids today. It's been warm, I don't know. Normally all of my eyeshadows stay really well. My mascara's gone under my eyes, so I'm a bit annoyed about that, but needless to say, let's have a close-up. Yeah, the tattoo liner has stayed regardless. It's gone a little bit, I don't know whether that's application, but it's gone a little bit fuzzy around the edges there and there. The rest of my makeup has also faded. It is very warm today, so yeah, I look a little bit worse for wear. Lipstick stayed on really well though. That's the Kat Von D liquid liner. So liquid lipstick, not liner. So yeah, that's my check-in for 12 hours, and then I'll do one just before bed. Thanks guys. So I have come for my final check-in before I take it off. I look like I've got some sort of twitch in my eye. So this side is sort of crumbling, this side's almost off. So I think that's lasted pretty well, but just as well as others. I'll do a full review for tomorrow so that I can talk about what I thought about the product. See you later, guys. Well, so you've seen my first impressions of this liner. I have obviously decided to record this after my first impressions, but I just wanted to go through a few things with you. Now, I don't know how much this is going to be when it launches. I hope it's no more than £20 because that's quite a lot for a liquid liner. So yeah, my final thoughts on the Kat Von D liquid liner. I actually have it on again today. Initially I felt like the colour wasn't vibrant enough, it wasn't dark, but after a few sort of pushes and a few swipes on the eye, I felt like actually it was okay. I'll do another swatch for you on my hand now that I've used it a bit more. Yeah, it's definitely blacker, but I wouldn't say it was jet black compared to some of the other eyeliners that I own. So I mean, even on there it doesn't look jet black. However, let's talk about the pros. I love how small it is, how thin it is, how I've got it upside down, haven't I? I love the packaging. I really love that. I like that it's a thin pen. The nib is very thin, but it is a brush nib, so you have to be very careful because it's almost like an metallic pen where one side is wider than the other because of it being a brush. But I do actually prefer that than a felt tip normally because felt tips are usually too hard and I find them really difficult to use. So I like the fact that it's a brush pen, just be aware of that. This is in the colour Trooper. I don't think there's any other colours at the moment, but there may be in the future. I'm not sure because we haven't got it out yet in the UK. It says it's waterproof. I didn't test that out. However, by the 10th hour and the sort of 12th hour and the 15th hour, it wasn't smudge proof and it was warm yesterday. I mean, it was one of the hottest days and it did last. The rest of my makeup had practically fallen off my face at that point, so this was still there. In terms of getting it off, that was no problem at all. I used the dual phase micellar water, which I just use for my eyes at the moment. It's not my favourite for makeup. It doesn't really get all of it off. However, it did get this off. It didn't take ages to rub off. It didn't hurt to take off. I don't have sensitive eyes. And I didn't notice it on the eye. It doesn't feel hard or go crusty, you know, some of them do. So all in all, I think there's some really good plus points. Negatives is probably the fact that it isn't black enough. It is a felt tip pen and they're not my favourite. It did wear off, but after so long. So, I mean, I really gave it a good test. It is easy to use if you're good at eyeliner. I wouldn't say this is for somebody who has not done eyeliner before. I would be really, really careful in using products like this if you've not used it before because it's easy to control, but it's easy to make a mistake as well. However, on the plus side, I would say that if you are not a pro, but if you have practice a little bit, I would use one of these over a dip liner if you haven't used those before, probably. So yeah, it's a good product. Would I repurchase this is probably the question. I need to give it a much bigger go. This was just a first impressions. So at this point in time, yes, I'd like to see how long it lasts, see when it runs out. Yeah, you do shake it up, you hear a noise, so it's good. It means there's actually liquid in there. What I really like as well is there's like a spring, I'll show you, in the lid. See how that's springing back? And then it clicks on tight. It's made in Korea. That's interesting. It's distributed in San Francisco, but made in Korea. Well, that is very telling. Korean beauty is pretty good. So there you have it. That's my final thoughts. I hope you've enjoyed the video and I will see you in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share and comment below if you want to know any more or if you want to see any more about this liner in the future, maybe a month down the line or something. Just let me know and I'll get back to you. Bye guys.